Hello and welcome to the Magic the Blabbering podcast. I'm your host Nick with Josh, and today we're ranking Magic 2025. How are you doing,
Yeah,
Josh?
I'm good. How about you, Nick?
Doing well, doing well. Just reminiscing on 2025 Magic the Gathering. Been a
Yeah,
crazy year.
it's crazy that we're here at the end of the year. We had 7 sets this year. We got 7 sets again next year. So
Yep.
but we had a lot more in universe sets this year than we will next year. So um, yeah, this year was
Yeah.
interesting. It was interesting.
Well, honestly, looking at our grades, then we won't spoil them yet, but my year looks pretty decent, you know?
Yeah, I mean overall it was a good year for Magic.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Except for, I maybe forgot that Innistrad Remastered was the first set of 2025. But
Yeah, yeah. It was
so,
it's the last remastered set too. They aren't doing remastered sets anymore, so
oh, really? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah, they've given up on remastered sets. So
Wow, that's a little
yeah.
spooky.
I mean, I'm
Guess
not.
I guess you got to end it on horror.
Yeah, I'm not sad to see it go. Honestly, like I don't really vibe with the remaster sets because I mean you can see I've pretty much got all those cards already. It's just different skins. It's like I don't know.
Well, I think I think they will come back again. It's just maybe in a different form, maybe not all one
Yeah,
expansion. Because I mean, players need the cards to some degree, and uh, I, for one, when I was going through my ranking for this set, actually I was here for skins. I was like all these new arts, and when I was trying to judge um, Innistrad, I was like, well, how many new arts did I get that I really liked? And I got a handful, but not as much as I feel like I wanted. And then my other problem with Innistrad was they reprinted most of these sets into the ground already.
yeah,
We had Midnight Hunt, we had Crimson Vow, we had Double Feature, and then those were on
yeah,
shelves forever for free. And then you're
yeah.
like, here's all those cards again, and then we're gonna put in like some of the old hits. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to get like if you missed out, and a lot of people's favorite sets are Innistrad. Um, if you missed out, you got some cool ones, and I mean, it's cool to see Liliana the Veil in the classic frame. It's really weird to see that three down at the bottom. Like they could have put a border on it or something, but
Yeah.
uh,
Well, so one
yeah.
card, one card that they did include that was, hard to come by was Edgar Markov, because he was only in that one commander deck, and that card, the deck was going for $300 some, and so it really, helped out the players that wanted to play Edgar. But yeah, I mean, there were some good cards that I forgot were actually on Innistrad, like Craterhoof Behemoth was in this set. Um,
Yep.
Cryptolith Right was a good card that I forgot about. We got Emerald Cole back in the beautiful poster frames. The poster cards here, all those are awesome. We got Gristlebrand, even though he's banned in Commander, but he lives on the
Don't say it,
posters.
Josh. I miss him. That was such a sweet card to play for like zero time. Just like, let me reanimate this guy, draw my deck, win. Oh, even playing it casually was just so unfair. You're like, oh, they're starting to kill me. I better draw seven more cards.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I loved getting some of these skins. Hullbreaker Horror got like finally a super cool art in my opinion. I forgot to pick some of those up, and now it's creeping up there. Um, but yeah, I mean, in Shard Remastered, there's not too much for us to say. There's not a lot of new. It was just kind of here's some arts, like you can get a hold of the certain Tree of Perdition art if you liked that, and
yeah.
overall pretty solid. I nothing stand out to me that was like really need to reprint. Maybe the Slow Lands needed some more printings because they're still kind of expensive, even though they've been printed several times. Um, but yeah, um,
It was a fun set to
that's
open.
all.
You had the one retro frame card in every pack. You had the retro frame lands. that obviously look amazing. So yeah, it was a fun set to open. I don't like playability. I don't know. I never drafted it, or I never played any sealed with it. I never played with the set, so I couldn't tell you, my feelings playability wise, how the set itself. I mean, obviously, Innistrad was fun to play. Eldritch Moon, Shadows of Innistrad, those were all fun sets to play, but I don't know like this set in particular, how fun it was to play. I mean, I don't know that's really meant to be played, but um, rather than just collected, it was fun to collect. As far as playability, I don't know. So
Yeah, I didn't feel the impetus to run out and play this because I mean, I have a lot of these cards already.
yeah,
Um, and that's not to say there weren't cards like I didn't want to pick up, you know. There are several of the high-end cards that like finally got a chance to be bought. I also love anytime they go back to the old Magic border and try to make those old basic land arts. I'm really into that. I like
yeah,
having that option. Um, Biggest miss for me, not given another art option for Gisela and Bruna,
yeah,
and not giving Sigarda Host of Herons another art option. Like, what's the deal? Like, what? Why the hate? Like, that card has had the same art since day one, and it's gotten multiple printings, and they're just like, no new art. It's perfect. I
yeah.
guess it's
The
perfect.
yeah the meld cards definitely would have looked super sick with some new art. I'm sure. Yeah, that was a miss. But like I don't know the Archangel Avacyn retro flip Avacyn looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, love
Yeah,
it.
all like I said, all the poster cards, man, I'm in love with that style. So so what do
Yeah,
we
they're pretty spicy.
so are we gonna tier these? We're gonna put these on tier.
Yeah,
Where do you
tier list.
where do you put Innistrad Remastered?
I'm giving it a C
Okay, I feel I've
because, you know,
yeah, I feel like that's fair. The reason for me mostly is just because I don't really vibe with these sets. This is just my personal opinion. This is just our personal opinion. Your people out there are definitely going to disagree with us, but for me, yeah, I feel C is good. For one, like they weren't really playable. Like there wasn't any like support to draft or do sealed, anything like that. The cards were fun to open. The packs were fun to open. But yeah, I just don't really vibe with the remastered sets. So
yeah, I'm feeling that with you. And honestly, if we were going to keep doing these or if we ever go back and do it again, I really feel like hammering home on the alternate arts. Like they did a lot, but it was only on like this top tier cards. And it's
uh
like,
huh.
well, we already had like several versions. So like hit the like t- the 10, the what is it, like the 10 through 30 slot with a bunch of new arts too,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Because it just for me as an old player, you know, some of these arts I don't like, or I want an alternate art, you know, and it would just be nice to like be like, ah, like, you know, you hit Deadeye with a new art. I was very happy with that, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing against the original art, but it was like, oh, this is different. I kind of like the look. Let me
Could you
spruce up my decks.
could you get the Deadeye Navigator in the new
Oh,
frame?
wasn't it a promo card? Yeah, I think you could get it in the old frame, the new frame.
Okay. Yeah, because I like
Uh,
that. I like that art a lot
yeah.
better, but I don't really care for the retro bordered cards. So, like
Oh,
I like the lands, um, but for me, if I'm putting together a deck, I'm not putting the retro bordered cards in unless like I have older. I don't know. That's just the OCD in me.
for me, I'm like, can they just old border literally everything in pre-DH? Like, please?
Yeah,
So I can just have a look at my pre-DH deck and be like, oh,
I like to
nostalgia.
I like to look at them, but putting them in a deck is a different story. So
I love them. Please keep doing them. I love them so much. I have my old border Atali. I'm looking at all the old border. Some of them look weird. Like some of them, they do the old border, but it's like hyper old border. I don't know how to describe it. Like they'll do, like you remember the decks from War, was it Brothers War, where
Oh
they did the
yeah,
Urza and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
where they were old style, but they were like hyper dark and
Mm,
different. I'm not against like doing something new, but like because it was playing in the old border space, I was like, well,
yeah.
this now doesn't go with the old cards, you know? So I'm like,
Right.
make something new. I'm fine with something new, but like just make it new. It
Yeah.
like if it has the style, the old style, that's cool, but don't be like this is the retro style, which I think they've already learned that lesson. But I don't know. Let's do something like new in the old because honestly, Magic hasn't had a border hardcore update since what? What is we're still on the border from like what is this like eighth edition or something? Like they've done some things like they've gotten the Nyx frame on the enchantments and they've done some things, but they really just love that
The so M15
border.
was M15. They changed the border. You've got the little like scoop at the bottom,
Oh yeah.
and it has the collector number and stuff on the lower left hand corner. But not like
Yeah.
not like a major change like they did
Yeah.
when they printed Mirrodin in eighth edition. Yeah,
Yeah, I just wonder, I mean, obviously they're playing with frames, you know. I mean, is there a way beyond? Like they did take a big swing with Universes Beyond with those crazy frames and that didn't really work out.
yeah.
So, just interested to see where we're at with that. You know, maybe like go like back to the old school way of like when you'd have an idea and you'd throw it at the players and have us vote or something. Like it'd
I
be
think
cool to at least like,
I
you
think
know,
I think since we have this like secret layer and all these different bonus sheets and all that stuff, I they get to play with the different frames in that arena, and I don't feel like they care about changing the set proper, which I'm fine with. So
yeah, I guess that's a fair assessment. I don't know. I'm just looking at the future, man. Let's just go to the future side frames. Like what's going on? Everything's future side frame. But yeah, I think that's our. What was your grade on Innistrad? We're both C. We're both C
yeah,
here,
yeah,
and then and that's all we have to really say about it. It's kind of the most straightforward set of the year for us.
yeah.
And then
So
for your most, then the next set of 2025, Josh is one of his most anticipated sets of the year.
yeah, it
Broom
was.
Broom,
Yeah,
Aether Drift.
so this set's gonna get probably higher than normal ranks from me personally because I'm a car guy. Like I got all the references. Um, I the Rude Writers art, the like Rat Fink style art. Man, I love that art. So it really vibed with me. It was a fun set to play. I had fun at the pre-release playing it. In fact, my wife and I think I said this on the podcast last month. We went and I had a couple extra Aether Diff pre-release kits, and we were on vacation, and we just had another Aether Drift pre-release. It was fun. So yeah, it's a fun set.
Yeah.
Fun to look at with some of the arts that they had. The like serialized Aether Spark looks super cool. It's the first time we ever got a artifact planeswalker, so they did something new with that. Um, we got the first place foils, which you love, Nick.
I do love them. I know for some reason they make them look freaking crazy online. It looks like a pea color, but in real life, man, I'm about them.
Yeah, I'm I'm neither here nor there on those. I don't love them. I don't hate them.
It was just
So
unexpected for me. I'm like, this is cool. I like this. It's like, and actually, I want to chime in. So I know this was your most anticipated set for the year. For me, I was like, oh my God, what are they gonna do? And was not looking super forward to it. I was like, ooh, I feel like this could go awful. And actually, I was pleasantly surprised. So my view on this set, I was like, oh, you know, this has a lot of cool, fun cars. The concept's really cool, like the race across worlds and how
yeah,
they blended a bunch of old and made some new. Like we got some glimpses of worlds we hadn't expected. And then mechanically, like there's so much. This set screams fun. Like there's you got shark pirates, you got like undead zombies like cars, and you got,
Mad
Chandra's
Max.
on a motorcycle. Yeah, Mad Max. Like,
Yeah.
man, set was awesome. Unfortunately, I think in my actual gameplay experience, I've seen too much Ketramos for my liking.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
other than that, I've been enjoying it, and I called shot on Monument of Endurance being crazy. Apparently, that card's doing something in standard.
Mm,
Um, the Verges are great to have. Just love the mana thing.
yeah.
Also, this was the set that actually made me love loot. Like before we had loot in the card, I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
And then I see him on the motorcycle or on like what looks like a lawnmower doing this pose. I'm like, oh man. And then right now I'm looking at full throttle, and he's just like, I
Yeah.
love it. I'm like, I love it. As gods, it brought Gear Hulks back. I freaking love the Gear Hulk cycle. I got a
Yeah.
whole new set of them, and they've been making waves. They're like here, they're doing stuff in Commander. Like the Pyreheart Gear Hulk has been killing people because we were in the fog meta for too long, and then now it's just like Pyreheart Gear Hulk's here to say it's time to die. So,
The special guest
yeah,
on the special guest on this set were amazing. We had the Crow Mox with the soup, like that's the like that art on that Crow Mox, like, I mean, that's one of the best of all time. We
yeah.
had all the different like treatments on, like every special guest had a different like style of art on it, and they were all like, we had the crazy ice cream man like guy. We had the cool looking zombie. We had the not on the bonus or the special guest, but we had the oh man, Gonti, that Gonti alt
Yeah,
art. Oh man, like
yeah.
the art and the alt arts in this set are just like crazy good. This set does not deserve all the hate that it gets.
I don't even know why. Like like I was hesitant at first, and then I look at this set, and I'm like, this set is just awesome. Like, and it doesn't feel like cars, like it doesn't like there are cars, but it doesn't feel like, you know,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like a ham. It doesn't feel like it doesn't give me vibes of like detective set or like what was the
Yeah.
other thing from the year before? It's not giving me detective set. It's not giving me cowboy hats. It's
Cowboys. Yeah.
cars, but it's like an accessory that like doesn't look cheesy. Like we're going fast. Like Magic cards characters have always like done fast stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you reminded me of that Conti. I never got to play with that card. Like this set's
Like,
just full of riches. Like just I'm looking at the set now. It's like, man, I need to put this in a deck. I missed one, or like and there's just like random commanders like Medicant Core Guidelight. That card is
yeah.
crazy fun.
Yeah.
Um,
It did. So
just
it did only have the two commander decks, but the one commander deck, like, that's like CDH. I mean, it's, you know, what's it called? The
oh, Hashaton.
Hashaton. Yeah. So
Yeah, F that card though.
yeah. So there was, the bad thing it had going for it was there was only two commander decks, but the one Hashaton, like, that's I mean, that's a good playable deck out of the box, and then you upgrade it, and it's, it's like verges on CEDH territory. Um,
Yeah, it's actually that might be one of my negatives against this set is like that card, the the power, like it's not broken, but I definitely got put to 10 pretty quick with it from a Magister Sphinx. So that's not super cool.
yeah. Yeah.
Definitely a little high on the power scale, but definitely awesome card. I forgot they did an energy commander, and I think that goes to show that was not a mechanic I was looking to see.
Yeah.
I see energy cards, and my brain's like, go away still to this day. I was there for round one of that, and I'm here again, still just like, no, thank you. Um,
So I think
yeah,
the mechanics in this set, we had exhaust, which is a great
mhm.
mechanic. They, in fact, they've been reusing that mechanic, It's
Yeah.
it's in the Avatar set. So good mechanic there. Of course, we have the start your engines mechanic, which you know that's probably the
I
word.
think people hate on that mechanic, and it's just because the flavor and the play out is a little goofy because Magic games, if they're going fast, might not even make it to turn four.
Yeah,
So I get that.
yeah.
But
That's
I mean,
like
maybe that's the finish line. I don't know.
I feel like that's the mark against the set, but like playing it in limited was pretty fun. So there's that. I know a lot of people were not happy with the set symbol because it's a checkered flag. I get that. I don't know what
I
else.
don't. I dig that. I dig that. I'm
Oh,
not
I
even
first.
pro cars and stuff, but I think that looks sweet.
I mean, I don't know what else they could have done, but we got. I think this might have been the first set we got fractured foils in. Those look so good. So yeah, I don't have really any negative things to say about this set.
Well, and also they kind of played into like people like me, so I like beasts and animals and dinosaurs. They made a
Hmm.
whole like bunch of them are mounts and
Yeah,
saddles. So like I
yeah,
even got that if I wanted it. And then a bunch of cool characters. Like we got pirates and we got artifact things. We got like everything. It was just like a magic parade. Like you just have like so many things. I'm looking at
yeah.
the set now. I'm like, there's so many cards I've played with, wanted to play with, still want to play with. I can't believe I'm only giving it a B the more I talk about it. But that's the ranking I'm giving. I'm giving it a
Oh,
B.
okay.
Uh,
Oh,
we talked about the foil
you
already.
you're forgetting that they had vanilla creatures. Those low cost vanilla creatures. Do you remember those?
Oh yeah, no, I actually I forgot. Those are freaking sweet. I love
Yeah.
them. I love the vanillas. I love the crocodile. That one's so good. The two drop 4/1. I love it. I actually am trying to put them in decks. I thought of making what's it? Plaxion. I have a foil copy. I was like, ooh, this might be my mono black commander. And the whole goal is to dark ritual it out and just like smack somebody. It's a sweet. The vanillas. I'm here for the vanillas.
so
I don't know.
you're
I was a little let down by the blue one, but
so you're a B on this set.
I'm going B. Let me justify my B here. Because the more I talk about it, I'm like, this set slaps so hard.
Yeah, I'm going A.
What? No, you're going A.
Yeah,
I think the thing I have against this set is the things that really stuck out to me mechanically were not fun. So that's Ketramos and Hecathon or
Hashaton.
Hashathon. Hashathon didn't really do it for me. Um, but other than that, yeah, I can't really give it too many negative marks. It's a great set. Maybe it should be
Yeah.
an A. When I was just going off the top, I was like a C, but I remember it being better. And the more I talk about it, I'm like, this set's pretty freaking sweet. I'm gonna stay at B though. I'm gonna stay at B.
Okay. All right. I think this set is going to find its home, a little ways down the road, pun intended there.
It can go for miles. It's got a full tank.
All right.
Um, so
Okay.
great.
So next
So
in
our ambassadorship.
yeah, so Tarkir Dragonstorm was our next set of the year, which I was an ambassador for. I will try not to, you know, play favorites just because of that. or so, yeah, Dragonstorm, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Where do you want to start with this?
Well, so this was one of my most critical wants to be good of the entire year. And I think it hit most metrics of what I was looking for. It had dragons, it had clans, it had so many good things going on. And it was supported by like good inset cards, good reprints. Um, it's really not much bad to say about it. Uh, I think maybe the only critique I could give was some of the clan commanders were a little too good. Like some of the teamer one was a little
Yeah.
too good and a little too like not caring of what I was doing. I just need to cast spells and I win. My biggest thing I wanted to talk about for this set was it made planeswalkers cool again. Uh,
Yeah.
Elspeth and
Ugin.
Ugin were the face of this set, and wow,
Yeah.
like I couldn't believe it. Um, that's my biggest takeaway from Dragonstorm. Oh, and finally a good art on Crater Hoof Behemoth. Multiple good arts on Crater Hoof Behemoth. This is the Crater Hoof year. Crater Hoof had been $40 forever. Right now it's like $11. So
Yep.
pick up your Crater Hoofs if you haven't already. Um, yeah, what do you want to say about it, Josh?
um so the special guest sheet was amazing. Had the fetch lands, and it also had the ultimatums from Ikoria. So those were pluses for the set. The dragon scale foil looked amazing. The ghost fire foil was probably one of my favorites that they've done. For sure, one of my favorites of this year. That's for me. I think is the best foil treatment. The ghost fire. Yeah. Is that Elspeth or is that Ugin? Oh, is it both?
Elspeth and Crater Hoof right here.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Elspeth. I needed the Ugin. Um, the art in this set I thought was pretty good. Not as good as Ether Drift, but the sieges, they had the sieges that looked like the war room where they're planning out the battles on the big giant map. I thought that was really cool. The full art sagas I thought were pretty cool looking. Um, I mean, the two planeswalkers that were in the set, especially Elspeth, super super playable, high powered, as planeswalkers should be. And
Yep.
I they had the draconic frame. Um, it, it hasn't grown on me. I liked it at first, but like the more I look at them and play with those, look at those cards, I don't care for that frame as much.
Yeah, I'm
So
not a big fan of that frame either. It's
yeah,
just kind of goofy looking.
uh, some
Um,
some of
I,
these. So we have the clan frames where it has the clan symbol and the different colors behind
oh,
it.
with the blackout.
Yeah, I dig those. Um, Especially the best art I think. I'm not gonna get the name. I'm not gonna know the card. It's the Hydra. There's a Hydra in the set that has the most. I love the art. It has the best art. Um, it's one of those the clan frames. Um, Warden of the Groves is what it's called, and to me that's the best art in the set.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that art
the,
is crazy.
yeah, and so with this set we got five commanders. One for each clan, and I feel like they were all pretty good except for maybe one of them. Each in their own way. Like the Abzan one is can get out of control really fast. The Teamer one is just straight up powerful. The Mardu one, if you build it correctly, it is pretty good. And then the Jeskai one's pretty weak. And the Sultai one, I think, if you let it go very long, you're going to be in for a bad time if you don't have any graveyard removal.
Yeah, I agree with that. My yeah, all the dragons are really cool, and honestly, I think one of the sad things about Tarkir is that we had to jam it all in one set. Like this is
Yeah.
one set that I feel like you could have taken in two, and I would have been happier. Mostly because the dragon theme really is so intense and has to be so intense that I kind of feel like I'm missing out a little on the con side, and I feel like there was some things that if they had explored, I would have been more happy. Um, like I love the like elephant thing they have going on with the teamer.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my elephant commander? Like that's what I actually wanted. I didn't want the teamer character, the one that's kind of like fun and interesting, the one that just blows your head off. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
also was a little sad that I was a little sad to see that in this setting they didn't have really the exact. The dragons were kind of like not all themed, and a lot of them were like random because they're from the Dragon Storms and not like
right.
reminiscent of the old style. Like I was looking forward to a lot more like Silumgar style dragons, Atarka style dragons. Like those broods were very distinct, and I didn't feel like they scratched my itch. We got a whole new thing, which was cool,
Yeah,
but I kind of was looking for some of that old flavor. And in that, they did hit me on the side on the supplemental product, and they got me the baby Dragon Lords. So I will take that. I'll take that. But
we
really,
did.
not that's my only critique.
So we had
Um,
the full art Dragon Shadow lands, and then we had the full art Dragon Eye lands, which I want to like those, but I feel like they're just kind of goofy.
they're better than the Pizza Lands.
Oh, I don't know about that. I like the pizza lands. I think those are cool.
They're better than the Spider Lands, if you ask me. But
Okay,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
subjective.
So, are we ready to grade this set? Have we gone through? What are some of the
Yeah.
We had Behold was one of the mechanics, and then we had
Hmm.
a lot of like clan specific mechanics. We had the one for Mardu. What is it?
Mobilize.
Mobilize. Yeah,
We have Flurry, which is a mechanic I expected to see continued, but then I feel like they've gone back. That's the when you cast your second spell each turn
yeah,
mechanic. Um, we had Renew, which was the Sultai mechanic where you exile a card from your graveyard and get an effect. Um, that was an interesting turn on that, and I was actually pretty happy with it, despite normally not. Harmonize. Harmonize is the team
Harmonize.
mechanic.
Yeah,
I love this mechanic.
yeah.
That mechanic is so sweet. And then lastly, what clan am I forgetting? Oh, here it is. Was it like Afterlife or something? Endure.
Oh yeah,
Endure.
Endure. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Endure. Not very many cards with Endure were that good.
yeah.
Um, Endure were the I didn't even remember it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, those were the mechanics. I think we had some pretty good mechanics, but they weren't really too much the feature. They were more like kind of like that limited thing. I mean, Behold even being a mechanic's just kind of like putting a name on a thing we needed.
Right. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I don't know. And same with Flurry. They were kind of just like naming stuff for because, and that's fine.
So before you
So
give your
yeah,
grade, I have two words:
yeah.
skirmish rhino.
That card is pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That Rhino is hot. Um, I am putting my grade for Tarkir Dragonstorm at an A.
Me too.
Yeah, it was just so close to being an S, and I think had we tweaked a couple things here and there, we would have got there. But it's probably as close to an S as you can get.
All right.
So
Next is
after
the
that, the
Ella.
most Josh's most loved set of the entire year, quotes, Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Ah, the set we no one's gotten tired of talking about this year. Um, so Final Fantasy is kind of an amazing set uh, for the fact that this is probably the most impactful. If anyone predicted how impactful Universes Beyond would be on Magic, I don't think anyone expected it to be quite like this. And yeah, it was just the biggest event in Magic I think I've ever experienced. Um,
Yeah.
what do you think about Final Fantasy, Josh?
Yeah. It was definitely a big event, and I had no idea what was going on. So I
Yeah.
tried. I tried.
Uh,
It's just over. The set was just overwhelming for me. Like I tried to like we talked on our podcast with Jim, and to try to get some of these things, and I just looked at it as like a non universes beyond set, and there's just like too many legendary creatures, and I don't know. I was so disconnected from this set. It's really going to get a bad grade for me. And I know a lot of people love this
Oh,
set.
well, it's not.
It
Yeah. No, so for me, this was kind of like, I feel like it was kind of me seeing what the best Universes Beyond can be, but I wasn't experiencing it. Like watching my friends play and go nuts and tell me stories about these characters when I go, hey, what's the deal? And then I'm learning all this like Final Fantasy lore. That's kind of cool. I did enjoy that. I did enjoy that experience. It made me definitely be super familiar with the characters I knew and then learning their stories. And I actually tried to play a Final Fantasy game that I hadn't played before. I played maybe the first 10 minutes of it, got bored, but um, the nothing against the game. I just so it was Final Fantasy X if anyone's curious. Um, so yeah, this set it took over everything. I feel like it has so much density. Like there's so many cards, so many mechanics. I feel like I'm going to be playing against these cards for years, and I'm not super mad about it or anything. I just feel like the set is so much going on, so different that you know for me as a Magic player, it was a little overwhelming. Just none of these are mechanically that tied together.
yeah,
None of them are like uh, none of the resonance is there for me on a lot of them. Once I hear the backstory, it means something, but not a ton. And then the power level scaling was kind of weird. Like, why is this card so much better than like an in-universe card arbitrarily? And nothing against it. Just it was a lot, and I'm just glad there wasn't a One Ring. We got close to it. Vivi's kind of silly, but um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I wasn't. I had a good experience with Final Fantasy overall. I really haven't played with many cards. The only card I still need to pick up is Clive. I've liked Marlboro, the cycling creatures. I liked.
hmm
I will be getting a Kefka at some time point because that card is something
nuts.
else.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, mostly I feel like my interactions with Final Fantasy are I'm looking through deck building and I find a Final Fantasy card. I'm like, oh my goodness, this card is so good. And then that's pretty much it. Not that I like went to them first and there was so much content that it was like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
So
this set is like one of the biggest sets that they've released. I mean, in years. It's 350 some cards. That's not
mhm.
including like all the commander cards, all the like scene box cards. Like, I mean, there's so much supplemental stuff. I get it. Like, people love Final Fantasy. They love this set. It's just there was just this huge disconnect for me, and like I tried to get into this set, and I had fun playing it, but yeah, and also what kind of ruined it was the like there was so much greed around this set. You've got your $1,200 collector booster boxes, your $100 bundles, your $8-9 play boosters. That kind of like really soured it for me. Honestly, is the price gouging, and like they weren't cards that I really cared about. So it's kind of good that I didn't really care about them. I guess what I'm saying is, um, I didn't really care about the cards in the first place, and then putting the price barrier on top of that just made me really not like vibe with the set.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree. The biggest downfall of this whole situation was the supply was not meeting the demand. Um, Also, it wasn't it's not inviting to be like, oh look, Final Fantasy's in Magic. You can't go play it now. Like while the hype is at its maximum.
yeah, yeah,
You know? not only that, it's hard to get a hold of some of your favorite cards. Like if you're a VV lover, like good luck. In the beginning, it was very hard to get. Now you can. Now you can over time. But I don't think it's good for us to have that wave of like, hey, you want this card, this iconic card? You're not getting it, or you're paying 50 upwards of $50 for a single card.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I think they did some great things. I think they played into decent power level range. So mechanically speaking, it was pretty good. But I feel like the biggest scare from these sets is getting cards that are just best in class, and then we have a barrier to reprinting them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've really ever seen that much mass reprinting of anything. My biggest, actually, still, which I'm glad is the only card in the set that I really care about. Um, that's, I think, a big miss, and that's Jumbo Cactar. It was the one I didn't like at the start, so I still don't like. Um, the infinite attack power creature being stapled on a goofy thing that's not magic related just feels wrong.
Yeah.
There were just a whole bunch of other super high power level for casual outliers that are just kind of like, what? Like Arden the Usurper is just best in class at what it does, and really feels like for no reason. And I'm talking about like an 8 drop. Most people are probably like, whatever, some reanimator target, but like to me that matters. I'm happier to have cards like Clive, who's doing something new, adding something to the game, does some cool mechanics. I liked seeing sagas. The saga creatures were great. I think that's super cool how they did that. The chocobos were cute and fun.
Yeah.
I played some Final Fantasy Limited. The limited experience, the gameplay was good. I think there just was a lot of like extra stuff on the outside going on, and just accessibility problems. Beyond that, and honestly, that's what most people talked about at the beginning. But I'm happy to see my friends happy. I've been pretty happy to play some of the cards. I've read some; they're pretty cool. But man, it was so much at once. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the cards right now. It's like I couldn't name probably more than like the Final Fantasy characters I knew, and then the ones that I saw in a couple cards. I was like,
Like, so
so
just say for example, like how many Tifas are there? There's like three or four Tifas, and then there's how many different versions of that art? There's like three or four different versions of that art. So like you can't just like look at one card and know what that card does. You're like, okay, well, what version is
yeah,
this? What art is this? Like, uh, yeah, it was just a huge, like I said, it was a huge disconnect for me. So I really don't have a whole lot to say about. I do love the art where they put the like numbers behind them. I dig that. I think that's really cool.
beautiful.
Yeah, the lands look super cool. I This was the set that introduced the bonus sheet where it has the like art from the game with on the black and white text, which I think is hideous. I hate these
Awful,
cards. I hate these
awful.
cards. It,
That was awful.
yeah. So I mean that's
Yeah,
part of my score too. So uh
yeah. Funny side. There's a card in the set called Ride the Shoe Puff. I
huh.
thought it was an Edge of Eternity's card because it's a weird like alien. It was not.
No.
It's a Final Fantasy card. But I was like, what is this? Um, yeah. I mean, overall, I still give this set a high grade. Just from the positivity I've seen from my friends who actually got a hold of cards. From my experience, like there's a lot of fun in this set. It's a well-designed set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I actually am probably gonna play some of the commanders from it. Well, their commanders are all kind of so good that they're some of the best commanders. Like everyone I know is building Squall. I was gonna do Squall, and then I'm like, well, should I do Squall? Because everyone's done Squall because he just feels like the best possible black white commander for being kind of doing the middle of the road stuff. I mean, even Cloud might be like the definitive like mono white commander, because he's just kind of straightforward, does his thing, and you can play. And
Uh-huh.
mono white sucks for the most part, so I don't know. I think this set had a lot good going for it. It was really well loved. You could tell Wizards loved on it.
Oh yeah.
Just accessibility was the problem. That and like just it's too much. Like it is just so much. So
Yeah.
much difference. Like I'm looking at a card that's like enchantment matters, then looking at a card that like copies stuff, flashback cards randomly. This thing's like giant. What the heck? This guy has like infinite text, but he's just doing something with equipment.
Yeah.
I just felt like there was too much stuff going on. Every card's like a double face card,
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. Um, and there's no mechanical through line, and that's my only knock against it. Otherwise, all the cards are unique. They're pretty well designed. Sephiroth, you could have not done that, but that's probably one of the cards they could have like not designed quite that way. But otherwise, uh, I'm ready to give my score, Josh. What do you think?
I'm giving it a C.
Oh, that's higher than I expected. I'm giving it an A. Um,
Okay.
just it did a lot of good things. I have to like set aside all the some of the external stuff. Outside of that, I think the set's an A. I think it did a good job. I can't give it an S because of the accessibility problems, maybe the complexity problems and the non-direct, in my opinion, non-direct design choices.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my rating.
All right.
Uh, But yeah, so we can finally stop talking about Final Fantasy until next year when there's a sealed product is over $3,000.
All right. Edge of
So
Eternities
after that,
is the space set,
yeah,
as Nick loves to call it.
yep. So the sets this year, Aether Drift, I just call cars.
Yep.
Edge of Eternities, I just call space.
So Edge of
Uh,
Eternities, yeah, that was it brought a lot of new things to Magic. We got the station. We got the vehicles can be your commanders because of this set. So
mhm.
this set, man, they brought back the Shocklands. They had a bonus sheet that was like crazy. Some of these arts on here, the like old school sci-fi magazine arts, like the Sliver Overlord, I think is just I feel like they like knocked it out of the park with this set. Every card that I look at from this set is gorgeous. The colors,
Yeah.
all the purples and teals and all that. Man, even just looking at Tezzeret, like the colors on that, like the art is so good on that. Yeah, this set it was fun to play. I had a blast at the pre-release. We've had a blast, playing here at the house. I think we out of all the sets probably this year, I think we've probably played the most of this set here at the house, and it's a super fun set to open because of the bonus sheet with all the lands on it. Yeah, I don't have I don't have any bad things really to say about the set, honestly. I'm sure you do, Nick.
So actually, this was another one of those sets that I was like, ugh, because I didn't like the theme. Um, I was like, space magic? Oh no, they're finally doing it. Um, and I'm pretty happy with what I got. I got a beautiful set. They repurposed some old creature types. They made some really cool new mechanics. This set's mechanics were some of the coolest mechanics I've seen in a long. Warp is like such a cool mechanic.
Yeah,
Station is a really interesting station and is it station for the lands and the planets?
yeah,
Or the lands and the
spaceships. Yeah,
spacecraft? Yeah. Station's kind of a really cool mechanic because it just gives you something else to do with your creatures. And it encourages you to play big creatures.
hmm
Just this set really stood out just mechanically, visually, um, and it's full of like it's complex, but it's not like Final Fantasy. It's like complex, but like all the cards are kind of themed. It's very magic setting. I really can't say too much bad about it. And then it was very well supplemented by its amazing choice to do those space lands and the
Hmm.
bonus sheet.
Yeah.
I swear the set is full of ancient tombs.
Yeah. We've both Did you get your ancient tomb out of a play booster too?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so these the some of the cards in this set have had standard impact too. Like you see the Quantum Riddler is a card that's played a lot.
Hmm.
You see these warp cards played a lot. So yeah, I guess really the only negative I have to say about this set was the misprints. We had a lot of errors in this set, right? This was the set where they had to um, pre or pre change the Oracle text on the one card. The one of the cards was printed with a legendary frame that's not legendary. We had some spaceships covering up some text on some of the lands. Um, but really, I mean, that's Wizards. That's not, um, the set. That doesn't have anything to do with the set. That's Wizards' failures. But I mean, they're there. I have to mention them.
I think one of my favorite things early on in this set was that it felt like such a Magic set, and it got people excited for a card that technically, and it's still like worth a few dollars. It's a card that does nothing for 5 mana. It's a Dawnsire Sunstar Dreadnought. It's 5 mana, legendary artifact spacecraft, station, and then if it's at 10, it becomes able to attack. Or no, it does it? Oh, whenever you attack, you deal 100 damage
100
to our
damage,
creature,
yeah.
planeswalker, and then at 20, it becomes a flying creature, 2020. So this card's 5 mana and does literally like nothing. Um, and people were hyped for it. I was hyped for it. And all I did was imagine what I could do and how sweet it would be to smack somebody with it. Um, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what Magic is about. You like this like kind of like soft card that like if you can put it together, if the stars align, you're doing it. And I just love seeing designs like that. Into like crazy cards like the End Stone,
Yeah.
Whenever you play a land or cast spell, draw a card, but your life total goes to half your life total. Like that's a really magic card. It has a drawback. Whoa, or maybe it's an upside. Things like that are just all over the set, and I really can't say anything bad about that at all. Lots of niche cards, lots of like cool creature types we've never seen before, like the Drix, and then the Kavu being
Hmm.
repurposed, and then like little in jokes like, oh, there's an Eldrazi, but there's just the one, you know. You see
Yeah.
Balos in space, because like those things do look like aliens, so it's just
Yeah.
really well done.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, that's yeah, I love it. Uh, it
What?
was really good. I'm, still learning cards from it every day. So, um,
Yes. I like before our podcast, you're just like, what is this card from the space set?
yeah,
I don't know how many times I've heard that from you.
yeah. Like I'm looking at this one I've been encountering. It's Umbral Caller Zealot. This card's crazy. It's a 2 mana 3/2 that sacks creatures for no mana to surveil. Like that's a free sack outlet with a body, and it does something super relevant. Like I'm putting that card in decks. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. What's this card from the space set? It's a sweet card. That's usually how it ends up going. Uh, yeah.
So
So
you ready to grade this one?
I am
All right. What are you doing?
giving it an A.
Oh, okay. I'm putting it S tier.
S tier, it's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. This is an S tier set. Like I said, the only thing bad about I have to say about it is the errors, and that's, um, that's Wizards' fault, and I don't really, you know, hold that against the set itself. So
Fair. That's
it's
fair. I mean,
it's so fun to open. It's so fun to play with. Yeah, yeah, S tier.
yeah, I'm giving it A. And after all that stuff I said about it, it feels like it should be S. but I still have to be stubborn and be like, it's not my theme. And honestly, I'm just mad more sets don't get this treatment. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is the way it should be.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah.
All right.
So this is
So
just ignorant A over here.
everyone's favorite set is next, and that's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. We love Spider-Man. A big Spider-Man stan here. Spider-Man is the GOAT.
I know you
Greatest
were looking forward to this
Marvel
set.
superhero.
You said I know you're looking forward to this set. You said Spider-Man was your favorite superhero. Um, so yeah, let's hear it, Nick.
Oof. Big oofs. This set didn't scratch my Spider-Man itch in a good way. It didn't give me good vibes on Universes Beyond.
Yeah.
And the only card I care about from the set really is the lizard.
Yeah.
Just the lizard. It's the only card I'm like, oh, I need that. I need like a million of the lizard. Um, yeah, man, I just like you didn't even get Venom going. Like the villains just aren't really slapping. The Spider-Man cards are kind of like whatever. Like
Hmm.
they don't make me want to play with them. Like Spider-Man's like a weird like semi cheese like a creature into play Bant card. Like all the spiders are kind of like whatever. Spider Tribal is just weird. Like the the card I had the most fun with, not even playing with, because I haven't played. I don't think I've played with a single spider card other than the lizard. Is is Gleam because it's so funny.
You mean
Like
Fleam?
the Fleam, yeah, Fleam. And that's about it, man. And I look at the cards and I look back over it and I just see like cards that is like, oh man, if this was a little better, a little bit more fun, like I was expecting to like Doc Ock. I was expecting to like several of the cast, and instead it's like one of the better cards is like the Sandman. Ew. Like I don't know. I just pretty
Yeah.
disappointed in Spider-Man. Um, yeah.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah.
um, like I played at the pre-release. It was pretty fun. I played with the set. It was pretty fun. Um, I did get a soul stone in each of my pre-release kits. That might have had something to do with it, but overall, like I think this like comic book art where they take the comic book and like put all the magic card stuff on it. I think it's cool. Um, I think I don't know. Do we need seven different versions of Spectacular Spider-Man? I don't know. Um, we've got the ugly ass cards with the pulled the art straight from the comic book and slapped it on a card with the black and white text, and I'm never gonna be a fan of these cards. I hate them so much. At least this one,
Yeah.
at least with this one, it's not grainy because it's not a screen grab from a video game or a TV show. It's like, comes from a comic book. Like there's good art there as a source material. So there's that. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, the only cool thing from this set that I really liked was the your modal double face cards can transform
Mm,
like without with a mana cost.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm
The
looking at the cards again and I'm just struggling. Like
the
Mayhem's an awesome mechanic.
the Thanos Soul Stone I think is like probably one of the best arts in the set. I think that's amazing. But otherwise, like the arts are like just I don't know. They're just mid, really. Like on all the cards. Yeah, this set didn't do anything for me. It was
I'll
fun.
counter that a little bit. There's definitely some cool arts, but it's definitely not consistent. Like just looking at a line of cards, like Silk Webweaver looks pretty cool. But then I'm also looking at Shocker Unbreakable, and I'm like, what? in the digital art am I looking at? You know,
Yeah,
I'm not an
yeah,
art master, but it just looks like a completely different style, and I don't think that helps to have like this like wacky like semi super glossy style versus like these flatter styles. It's just kind of
yeah,
a mix, and I don't know. Maybe they were just not supposed to do. Maybe it's because of where Spider-Man's IP is, because they're doing Into the Spider-Verse. Maybe that's part of the real problem. And I love those movies. Those movies are fantastic. But maybe we're supposed to just go Spider-Man, Spider-Man villains executed as best as you can, instead of like kind of trying to do, you know, Spider memes. Like I
yeah.
didn't need Spider Pig. I didn't need it. I don't need Spider Ham. You know, I need my symbiote Spider-Man to be awesome. Symbiote Spider-Man we got's kind of neat. You know, I need my Venom to be awesome. I need Carnage to be awesome, and they're just kind of like kind of cool,
I feel
but none
like
of them are like I want to play this right now.
I feel like with this set that um a lot of it had like a lot of the problems with the set came from the IP holder. Like they it seemed like Wizards was doing this set with one arm tied behind their back. You know, um, I feel like they maybe got bullied by I don't know if it's Marvel, if it's Sony, if it's Disney, you know who was pulling the strings here, but I feel like they really hindered this set. You know, Gate. That's just my personal opinion on what I've seen. You know, at Magicons and heard like behind the scenes stuff. You know, that's just how I feel. I mean, you look at the arena. I mean, what they had to go through to get it digitally, you know, on arena.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like, you know, Wizards had problems with this. Whoever was in charge of this IP. So, I
Yeah,
f-
it just seems there's some was bad in the mix for this set, and you know, if we ever do Spider-Man again, I hope we can do it better. I actually don't think the cards are terrible, but it's
no,
definitely nothing shining, you know, and it's weird. It's
I,
just kind of weird.
yeah, and I mean, there's a few fun cards in here, but overall, um, I don't know. Playing it like in a pre-release or sealed is fun, but like putting these cards in other decks or building decks with these cards, I don't. I just don't feel. Just doesn't just doesn't grab me.
Yeah, and then the immersion breaking cards where you're like, what is it,
Big
like the bagel
bageling,
or like
yeah, yeah,
the taxi? Like some of them are deep cuts and I don't even know why. Like Stegron really needed to have a card. Like what? There's just a
yeah,
lot of weird like deep cuts that I'm like, did we really need this? I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah,
I feel like most people will agree with our grade on this set. So,
yep.
what
Here's
are you
our
giving it?
grade.
What are you giving it?
F.
Okay,
F.
I gave it a D. I gave it a D simply because I had fun playing it at that pre-release. I had fun playing it here at the house. So I like you know, like I said, the comic book art. So that's why. But yeah, I not definitely the worst set of the year. Probably the worst
It's easier
set.
to get an F out of me than an S out of me. So
This is probably the worst set in what since Crimson Vow.
yeah,
So I mean, this is the
yeah.
worst set in probably 3 years. So
Hmm.
all right, well, let's move on
Well, we were
to
due. We were due. At least it wasn't a trend.
yeah. Uh, well, it did do one thing.
The final set.
It did do one thing. One good thing is it kicked all the Poke Bros out. You know, people invested the sneakerheads came over and invested heavily in Spider-Man, and lost their ass on it. So,
Got wrecked. Yeah, if you were
so
a flipper right there, you were taking it in the shorts. I
so
really feel bad for the LGSs because they're the ones that are
oh
pulling
yeah,
all that
yeah.
product too, you know.
Well, I went to
So,
Costco today. You know, they had the Costco set. It was thirty
mm,
four ninety nine, and I went today. They finally discounted it down to $28.99. So, I'm looking forward
Nice.
to what happens after the holidays. Hopefully, we can see $15 or so.
Oh,
We had those. Did you see the Sam's Club 1249 Commander deck set for
yeah,
Duskmourn?
for Duskmorn. Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to get those.
yeah. Good luck.
That set's good, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
The
Um,
what we might need to do is buy up the palette of Spider-Man and be like, let's see if we can get the whole set.
yeah. No thanks.
How much for the whole palette, dog? 1,000? I'm in. I'm in for 1,000. Open
No.
one soul stone. It was worth it. One like super soul stone. It was worth it all.
Well, they're not collector boosters, so you're not doing
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
that. Yeah.
Dream
You just
shattered.
have
Never mind.
87,
Okay.
87 of the Miles Morales promo cards.
I'm waiting. They're never reprinting the set, so I'm gonna have the corner on the market.
Okay. All right. Okay, final
All right.
set of the year is Avatar.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Wow. How about night and day, right? Like worst possible Universe Beyond experience, maybe one of the best
Yeah.
possible Universe Beyond experiences.
Definitely for me the best Universes Beyond experience. If you have been listening to our podcast, you know that I started way back August, September, watching Avatar. So I watched the whole complete series before the set release to get ready, and so I knew what was going on, which I couldn't do that with Final Fantasy. I couldn't play all 17 games or whatever there are. But yeah, I did watch all of Avatar, and yeah, I'm not really disappointed in this set. So I know you have some thoughts.
Not disappointed. That's such a low grade. This set is awesome. Set is like so good on so many levels. It's got like the right amount of meme because it's just playing into the meme that was naturally in
Hmm.
the set. Like it wasn't going like deep. Like Spider-Man's like trying to do like the literal memes, and it's like, dude, you forgot to make the real set over here. Like you're doing
Yeah.
the pointer meme, and it's like, this isn't time for jokes. You got to actually do your job. And I don't mean to give him that much crap, but like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, hey, we're working on a project right now, and the guy's like, hey, I got a funny joke. It's like, shut up, we're trying to do the project. Like,
Yeah.
we're on a deadline. You're messing it up. Um, yeah, I feel like flavor wise, style wise, like all the alternate arts, all the mechanics, everything about Avatar really just lights up. Uh, you know, uh, yeah, it's like I feel like it's the perfect amount of content for Magic, and it lined up super well. The factions having that set up, the narrative, being able to tell stories across sagas.
Yeah.
Um, it has little pieces of everything, which goes great with Magic because we have little pieces of everything. Um, they did unexpected things, they did unique things. They were all evocative of the show. If you watch the show, which isn't that long relatively, you can get all of these references.
Yeah.
Um, it's so consumable. Uh, yeah, I I mean, it's great. It's just
so for
yeah,
me, so
it's
for
one of those
me,
things where it's like there's so much good stuff you don't have. It's hard to articulate all the good.
So for me, I like this set because they had, so we had the different pre-release kits where you could choose uh, your tribe, your earthbending, firebending, etc.
Nation.
Nation, yes, thank you. Um, so they had that, which I liked. They had a beginner box, which I think is great. It's perfect to go along with this set because Avatar's going to bring in. I feel like um, maybe you're going to have the dads or moms that watched it. They're now having kids, and bringing them into the Avatar universe. And I think the beginner box is perfect for this set. You have the neon pose cards are awesome. You've got the Avatar Master card, which looks amazing. But then you have these the stupid bonus sheet again. I I can't get past these cards, Nick. I just can't. It's the screen grab with the white and black text, and it's so bad. And then
Yeah,
you have the cards that are like zoomed way in on what's this on the face for Cruel Tutor,
yeah.
and
Ozai.
you have the tree that looks so bad. The Great Hinge card, that card looks so awful. But yeah, that's the only bad thing really I have to say about this set is that bonus sheet. And I hate that style. I've said it what 3 times now on this one podcast. um,
Yeah.
so that's the only negative I feel like for this set. It's cheap, right? It's available. There's lots
Yep.
of a variety of products. You've got your bundles. You've got your the gift bundles. You've got the beginner box. You've got we didn't get any commander decks, which is kind of a negative. But otherwise, yeah, I agree that this is the best Universes Beyond set this year.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are probably like, "What are you talking about? Final Fantasy exists." It's like, yes, I get it. Um, but I think the reason it's easy to say that is because it bridges that gap. So, and maybe I'm a little biased, but you actually bridge the gap. You started watching the show, watched the show. We're an enfranchised Magic player now, part of the whole narrative, which is very doable. Where being a non-Final Fantasy person that asks to make me play a long video game, have a freaking PlayStation or whatever console is a little bit more of a barrier than like turning on Netflix or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
and like
so
even if I hadn't watched the show, I would still like get these cards. Like I would be like, oh, okay, we got Fire Nation, we got Earth Nation. They do these things. It's pretty
yep, the
straight. It's pretty
narrative
straightforward.
mechanical through line is straightforward. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing water bending over here, fire bending over here, earth bending over here. Yeah, yeah. And then you have characters that are buddies together, like that's in any set, right? You're just like, oh, okay, these two characters are friends,
hmm
for whatever reason. You get curious about that. Um,
The
yeah.
only thing I don't get is this guy crying about his cabbages. I don't understand what that's all about, but yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
so. This it was funny. So this set got announced at MagicCon Chicago, which was February of 2025. Um, it was funny that it got announced then, and I was just like, oh man, okay. Uh, Avatar, this is like the blue people, right? Like
Oh,
I'd heard of Avatar before, but I've never seen the show before, and so then yeah, it's like February to August, nothing really about Avatar, and then we start getting more and more Avatar stuff, and yeah, so I decided to watch the show, and really digging the show. I dig the show. I've started a Netflix version, and season 2 I think is coming out pretty soon. So yeah,
nice.
it's a fun property, and it's a fun set. So
Yeah, I'm there with you. I've seen people playing the cards, played against Toph, crazy card. Earthbending's a little busted,
yeah.
but other than that, yeah, it's been just an awesome experience. I saw somebody play the card That'll Quench Ya, which is in Commander, is like next to unplayable, but it happened. It's a counter spell that makes you pay two unless, or counters it unless you pay two. Uh, Awful card, but when it was cast, immediate laughter. Like just like, oh my God, you're playing that? It's like, yep, just for the meme.
Like
So,
this set is also like it's got some cards that are making their mark in standard. You got the boomerang basics. You got grandma making they're making their mark.
mhm.
Yeah, all the earthbending cards are seeing play. So yeah, it's a good playable set, good playable fun set. I haven't opened a ton of it.
Yeah, there's like
I've
a couple cards that beat you over the head with their power level, but then after that, like all the other cards are pretty, inexpensive, but all the other cards are like creeping up because people are like, oh, we played with them. They're like good.
yeah, yeah. I haven't opened a ton of this set. It's not like the most fun set to open. from what I've opened. I've only opened two collector boosters. I've opened quite a few play boosters, so it's not like the most fun set to open. But I mean, because what like I don't know. I guess if I'd maybe open more collector boosters, got the chance at the neon cards. All I'm opening is the ugly cards. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I are we ready to grade this one?
Yeah, I'm ready
Okay.
to grade it.
Okay.
I'm, I'm giving it an A.
An A. Okay, that's what I'm giving it to. A for Avatar.
Yeah. It was pretty close to S. I really considered it. Think the only thing holding me back was those goofy arts.
Yeah.
Um, and then I didn't love that all the card values concentrated into like two cards. Like that's pretty normal actually for a Magic set.
Yeah.
But it's not great. But otherwise, yeah, great set, great mechanics, cards I'm looking at playing with. Um, happy to see this set grow. I think it's going to age well. So
All right. Do you want to rank
yeah,
them? Do you want to rank the sets in order?
yeah,
Okay. Let's give me your ranking first.
okay. Set number. So you want me to go from 7 to 1,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or 1 to 7?
Go to
All
7 to
right.
1. Keep them in
Spider-Man.
suspense.
Yeah, Spider-Man F. Last, obviously, sadness. Innistrad remastered. Then it's uh, Aether Drift, which I'm surprised is that low, which seems so crazy. Then Edge of Eternities. Then Final Fantasy. Then Dragons of Tarkir, Tarkir Dragonstorm. I wrote it wrong. Dyslexia. And then finally, Avatar: The Last Airbender is my set for the year.
Okay. So here's mine. I obviously have Spider-Man in 7, Final Fantasy 6,
Mm-hmm.
Innistrad Remastered 5, Avatar 4. Um, I had I had a real problem ranking these next two, but I'm gonna put Tarkir Dragonstorm at 3, Aether Drift 2, and Edge 1.
Nice. That is.
So
Can't believe you put friggin' Final Fantasy under Innistrad. Oh my god, that's crazy.
yeah,
That's funny. But
like
all that other stuff is fine.
I said it before. I'll pick up those cards when they're at a garage sale next year. So
I will just say it was actually a very overall very good year in Magic.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I know Final Fantasy cast this giant shadow of like craziness, but other than that, honestly, they kind of hit the ball out of the park. I didn't expect anyone to care about Edge in the first place because of the wave of Final Fantasy, but it's gone on to live a good life. We
yeah,
really had some polar opposites this year. Final Fantasy and Spider-Man, just like how far apart can you get two sets to be?
yeah,
And then a lot of good middle roaders. And then Innistrad just kind of there. Yeah, good year in
yeah,
Magic. Good year in
yeah.
Magic. Lots of fun. Maybe I think the worst thing in Magic this year might have been Secret Layers, which we didn't talk about that much, but that might be the worst thing in Magic this year.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
many Secret Layers.
All right. Well,
But good.
that's our year end wrap up for Magic. Our set. What did we call this set?
Set tier list.
Our set tier list. Okay. We got to come up with a better name for that.
Okay.
We got a year to work on it.
All right.
So, all right. Well, I've got the next video in my How to Collect series coming up. The lore one is out there. Go watch that. I know you watched it. You commented. You liked
Yep.
the time. The what did you say? What did you say?
Walk down memory lane.
Memory lane. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
So it was a good walk down memory lane. Yeah. So if you want to see the Morning Tide one, that's going to be coming out here shortly, followed by Shadowmoor and Eventide.
Shadowmoor.
Yep, leading up to Lord Wind Eclipsed, which We're 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away, just over 2 weeks away, or just under 3 weeks away, really. By the time this comes out, so
Nice.
for the pre-release, yeah, we'll have oh gosh, we'll have spoilers, I think, next time we record. So
Nice.
yeah, and we do have our 50th episode coming up pretty soon. We got a special guest for that. So yeah, stay
Ooh.
tuned. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. So all right, that's all. That's our year end wrap up. We'll see you guys next time. All right, do you have anything else, Nick?
Nope.
All right. Well, by the time you hear this, my advent calendar will be wrapped up. So, yeah, I'll give a final wrap up on that on our next podcast. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.